Boys and girls, please write your first name, last name, and date at the front of your Scholastic News. Splash, chomp, yum. What a tasty fish! This bear has been chowing down on food all autumn to get ready for winter. What will it do next? Please write your first name, last name, and date at the bottom of your Scholastic News. Get ready, chilly times ahead. 3 animals get ready for winter. As you read, think about how the animals are alike and how they are different. A bear gets ready. A cold breeze blows through a bear's fur. Brr, winter is on its way. The bear will hibernate. It will be in a deep sleep all winter. But first, it eats. It chomps on berries from a bush. It munches on leaves from a tree. It spots a fuzzy brown tail on a tree branch. Is that a squirrel? It looks yummy. The bear goes to a stream to look for fish. It slurps up a drink of water. It surprises a goose swimming nearby. Honk! The goose flaps away. Finally, it's time to hibernate. The bear finds a cozy cave. It's just big enough for one bear. The bear curls up to sleep away the winter. Sweet dreams, bear. A goose gets ready. A Canada goose paddles in a pond. The water feels chilly on its feet. Soon the pond will freeze. The goose will be gone by then. It will migrate. It will fly many miles away to where it's warmer. First, it eats a lot before its long trip. It snacks on plants in a stream. A bear splashes over. Honk! Go away, bear! The goose munches on some grass. It sees a squirrel run up a tree with an acorn in its mouth. Finally, it's time to go. The goose meets up with its family. Mother goose, father goose, and their baby geese all migrate together. They fly in a great big V shape. Safe travels, geese. A squirrel gets ready. The cold air makes a squirrel shiver. The squirrel won't hibernate or migrate this winter. It will stick around and stay awake. First, it gathers food. It finds food like seeds and nuts. It hides the food in holes in the ground. The squirrel carefully climbs a tree. It tries not to make a sound. A bear is looking for food below the tree. The squirrel doesn't want to be bear food. The squirrel runs by a stream. A goose is splashing in the water. It looks angry. Finally, the squirrel climbs into a cozy little den in a tree. There are 2 other squirrels there already. They snuggle together to keep warm all winter. When they get hungry, they can run out and grab the food they hid. Stay warm, squirrels. By Blair Rainsford. Will these animals all see each other again in spring? Read your March issue of Scholastic News to find out. Ooh, fun. This bear had a lot to eat. Now it's ready to snooze. The geese fly up, up, and away. They make a big V. An acorn will be a good snack later this winter.
Dance break. Let's move like winter animals. Jump in the snow. Jump like a fox. Shake off the snow. Shake like a bison. Waddle on ice. Waddle like a duck. Now cry aloud and sleep all winter. Sleep like a bear. Let's dance one more time. Let's move like winter animals. Jump in the snow. Jump like a fox. Shake off the snow. Shake like a bison. Waddle on ice. Waddle like a duck. Now cry aloud and sleep all winter. Like a bear.
Freeze! Let's take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. 3, 2, 1. There. It's the bear.
Use this chart to compare and contrast the animals you learned about. So we have the animal, we have bear, goose, and squirrel. We have what it does in winter, how it gets ready. I want you to notice that there are some blanks. The first question says to fill in the chart with what you learned on pages 2 and 3. So you need to open up your Scholastic News and find the missing answers. So bear, we don't know what it does in winter. How it gets ready is it eats a lot before its deep sleep. What it does in winter. We need to go back and in the bear section find what it does in the winter time. The goose in winter spends winter in a warm place, but we don't know how it gets ready. So we need to go into pages 2 and 3 to the goose section and find what it does to get ready for winter. The squirrel, both are blank. What it does in winter and how it gets ready. We need to go back to the squirrel section and find what the squirrel does in winter and how it gets ready. Please write your answers on these lines. Pause the video while you do that. Question 2. Which animal goes into a deep sleep all winter? Is it a bear, a goose, or the squirrel? Use your now filled in chart to find out which animal goes into a deep sleep all winter. A bear, a goose, or a squirrel? Question 3. What does the squirrel do in winter? Hibernate, migrate, or sticks around. What does the squirrel do? Hibernate, migrate, or stick around. Question 4. Which animal gets ready by eating a lot? You can check more than one answer. Which animal gets ready by eating a lot? Is it bear, goose, or squirrel? Remember, you can select more than one answer. Bonus question. Which animal from this article does not spend winter with other animals? Put a check mark on that animal. Put a check mark on the animal from the article that does not spend winter with the other animals. Please make sure your first name, last name, and date is on your Scholastic News before you hand it in.
The coolest winter adaptations. How do you stay warm in the cold? You might want a warm winter coat, scarf, and mittens. You might even decide that it's too cold to go outside. Instead, you might stay inside to keep warm. But what do animals do to survive during the cold winter months? They have adaptations that help them. An adaptation is something that animals do or have that helps them survive where they live. Squirrels stay cozy in their homes during the winter. They might even cuddle. Foxes use their bushy tails like scarves, wrapping them around their bodies to stay toasty. Mountain goats grow a thicker coat of fur. The extra fur helps them stay warm through the cold winter months. But that's not the only way animals change their coats for winter. Do you see this snowshoe here? You might need to look closely. That's because it's camouflaged. When something is camouflaged, it is blended in with its surroundings. During the spring, summer, and fall, the snowshoe hare's fur is brown. But as the days become shorter and the weather gets colder, his fur changes color. It turns white as snow. Now it can blend in with its surroundings and hide from predators or animals that would eat it. Can you see it? There it is, safe and sound. During the winter, food can be hard to find. Fresh green plants and leaves won't grow. Berries are covered in ice. So some animals, like frogs, bears, hedgehogs, and ladybugs, gobble up food in the fall to fill up their tummies for winter. Then they hibernate. That means they go into a deep winter sleep. But not all animals stay in the cold through the chilly winter. Animals like monarch butterflies, caribou, and many types of birds migrate. They travel to warmer places where there is plenty of food. But soon, winter will turn to spring, and our wild animal friends will return from their winter migration. Wake up from their long, deep sleep, shed their winter coats, and come out of